Instagram is a marketplace. Just imagine this. According to the latest data, in 2025, more than 70% of people use the platform to research a product or service before buying. They spend at least 30 minutes a day looking for advice, help, quick answers, proof, and someone they can trust. Which is why, with 2 billion monthly active users, Instagram is your real client engine. And today, the question isn't whether you should be on Instagram, but how you should show up on Instagram. So if you're a psychologist, fitness coach, makeup artist, or any specialist selling through a personal brand, this video is for you. I'll show you how experts get clients every week without ads. This will be your plan for turning Instagram into your most reliable source of bookings. Step by step, we'll turn your Instagram into a lead system. Build a profile that passes the 10-second test, uncover the mistakes that hurt engagement, break down the Reels formula that opens DMs and attracts real leads, not just likes, and learn how to use the algorithm to build trust, not just chase reach. And yes, forget generic tips. This is a step-by-step system experts use today to bring in real clients for Instagram. So watch till the end because I'll give you a simple 7-day starter plan so you can launch everything this week. Let's start with your front door profile. Imagine someone visits your page for the very first time. You only have 10 seconds. That's all you get. In those 10 seconds, a person decides whether to stay or leave. They don't read, they just scan. That's why your profile must pass what's called the 10-second test. Open your profile and pretend you've never seen it before. Count to 10 and answer these questions. In those 10 seconds, did you understand what this person does? Do I understand how they can help me? Do I see proof that makes me trust them? Do I understand what my next step is? If not, then before we talk about growth, let's set up your storefront. Make your profile photo bright, friendly, and close up. Use a calm background so your face stays the focus. Write your name the way a real person would say it. When someone reads it, they should nod and think, yes, this is for me. Your bio should have one clear idea: who you are, who you help, and what results you bring. You can say, I help cafe owners increase revenue through Instagram. Let's run an audit and create a plan in 7 days. It's simple, it's specific, it makes a promise. Also, include one link that leads to one action. Don't make people choose between 5 doors. Offer one. It could be a checklist, a consultation, or a booking page for a call. Next come your highlights, your so-called shells by the entrance. Place here what matters most to potential clients. So services, case studies, reviews, quick answers to frequently asked questions, warm testimonials, and contacts. This way, within seconds, a stranger sees proof and understands the path forward. And here's a quick tip for creating content. Speak in short sentences. Each post should have one idea. Each video, one key point. Use a few relevant hashtags if you like, but remember, clear words always win over tags. And never forget, when your profile passes the 10-second test, you don't need to fight for attention. People already know they're in the right place. Okay, now that the first step is done, let's talk about what actually drives engagement and how to build a real connection with your audience. This part matters the most because experts lose clients not because their content is weak, but because they never start a real conversation. You can have a perfect feed, beautiful visuals, and smart captions, but if your inbox is silent, your results will be silent too. Sales grow through communication. A beautiful feed without replies is just a shop window with no one inside. Stories make this communication easy. Here's a simple storytelling formula. A hook to grab attention, a short real-life story from your work, one clear lesson, and a question that opens the door to DMs. You can say, I see at least 3 mistakes in ads every day. Here's what to do instead. Has this ever happened to you? A small poll or question sticker turns a silent viewer into a talking person. And when a person starts talking, trust begins. reply to DMs as soon as you can. As for comments, focus on the ones that matter, especially in the first hour. Fast replies show that there's a real expert on the other side. If many people message you at once, use automated answers for the first reply to keep up the speed. But make sure that the important answers come from you personally. People feel human presence, and that's what builds real trust. In the end, it's simple. Likes don't bring clients, conversations do. And the more conversations you start, the more people will know you, trust you, and come back. And this is where Reels step on the stage. If DMs are the place where you turn interest into clients, then Reels are the place where you find new ones. They are your tool for reach, trust, and recognition. Every time you post a Reel, the algorithm tests it on people who aren't following you yet and asks them one simple question. Do they keep watching? That's why it's so important to know the formula for a Reel script. First, you need a hook, a phrase that stops the scroll. The first 2 to 3 seconds decide everything. Second, contrast, a twist, the opposite of what's expected, something that sparks a strong emotion. Third, the punchline, the main insight of your Reel, the moment that hits right in the gut. Fourth, value close, deliver a benefit without selling, showing your depth and expertise. I've broken down this formula in detail with templates, proven tips, topic ideas, hook examples, and Reel script samples in the guide linked below. Take it and use it right now. But even the perfect Reel isn't a system. It can bring new people, but without consistency, they'll leave. And this is where the real growth begins. Reels grab attention, but consistency keeps it. Because the algorithm doesn't reward perfection, it rewards rhythm. It notices when you post, when people watch to the end, save, share, and come back. And the strongest signal you can send is stability. Your main tool is your habits. So what do you need to know about Instagram's algorithm in 2025? This isn't just one algorithm. There are several for feed, for Reels, for stories, and explore. Each of them evaluates signals like engagement, likes, comments, saves, shares, watch time, how many people finished your video, repeat views, and overall interaction with your account. Originality and creativity matter. The algorithm loves non-trivial, fresh content. Frequency and consistency are important too, but never at the expense of quality. Here are reference points to start with. Test them, track analytics, and adjust based on your results. Feed posts, so photos, carousels, or videos, 3 to 5 times per week to keep your feed active. Reels, 4 to 7 times per week to grow and hit recommendations. Stories, 1 to 2 times per day, at least 3 days a week. Storytelling keeps you visible and maintains attention. Carousels, 1 to 2 per week, a great format for saves and engagement. Minimum activity is 2 to 3 posts per week if you have limited resources, just to stay present. These are the benchmarks, not the rules. Choose your own pace, test formats, track performance, and adapt. A few things to watch out for. If you start posting 10 times a day, you might overwhelm your audience and lower engagement. Don't just post just to post. If the content is weak, skip it. It's better to stay silent than fill your feed with noise. Track which formats actually work for your audience. You might find that your followers react better to carousels than Reels. Once a week, review your numbers calmly. Don't chase pretty graphs or viral sparks. Ask yourself simple questions. Did people watch till the end? Did they save or share? Did they visit your profile or click your link? And most importantly, how many conversations started in DMs and how many turned into calls or payments? After that, the process is simple. Record, review the numbers, keep the winners, analyze mistakes, shoot again. Small weekly improvements lead to big growth in a month. And now, when you've built your rhythm and system, it's time to remember why you're doing this. Content, algorithms, they're just tools. The real goal isn't views, it's clients. And that's exactly what the next step is about. How does a client's journey look on Instagram? A person sees your video, visits your profile, understands how you can help, sends a message, gets a quick reply, and then moves to a call or a first session. That's the step towards the purchase. To make this work, your videos must be direct and fast, no filler words. For example, send me the word plan and I'll share a checklist with you. In stories and DMs, the rhythm should be slower. Here, it's about listening and asking short, clarifying questions. When a person feels heard, they start trusting you, and that trust turns into action. Now, let's talk about handling objections, because they're not refusals, they're calls for help. If someone says it's too expensive, stay calm. Explain what's behind the price, show what kind of return they'll get, and offer a smaller start package to make the first step easier. And if they say, I don't have time, suggest a plan that just takes 1 hour a week and give them ready-made templates to save time and effort. And if they say, I'll think about it, give a short summary, show a quick example of results, and offer to reconnect tomorrow. The key is respect, calm confidence, and clarity. Always end every conversation with a clear next step. So a call, a short session, or a free resource that moves that person closer to working with you. And remember, you should always show the next step forward. Okay, so let's be honest. Knowledge alone doesn't change anything. You can know the algorithms, understand the structure, and even know how to film, and still stay stuck in the same place. I know how hard it can be to start, especially when these things feel unclear, when there's no support, and when it seems like it's not the right time yet. That's exactly why I created the 7-day step-by-step plan to help you start easily. No stress, no perfection, just real, simple actions that bring results. Day 1, fix your profile, update your bio, highlights, and link. A new visitor should understand in 10 seconds who you are, who you help, and how to reach you. Day 2, record 3 short myth versus truth videos. Address the most common misconceptions in your niche. Day 3, create a real, simple before and after carousel with one honest number, no exaggerations, only real, proven change. Day 4, talk to your audience in stories. Start with a hook, tell a short story, share one key takeaway, and ask a question. Save the best replies, they'll turn into your future content ideas. Day 5, launch a small ad that leads directly to your DMs. Test 3 versions, not for perfection, but for progress. Day 6, set up auto questions or auto answers for the first DM and prepare quick replies for frequently asked questions. This keeps your responses fast but still human. Day 7, hold a few short calls, write down real objections, and update your offer and reply scripts. That way, your next week will feel easier and more effective. That's it from me today. Leave a comment. Was everything clear, or would you like a deeper breakdown of something? Your feedback really helps us and the Sociala team keep creating valuable content to help you grow on social media. So, I'll see you soon.